Hey guys, MVP. Hello to my 288 subscribers, which is pretty exciting. That's some good growth from like I have someone to look at over here. I did one video that got me from 33 subscribers to 288 subscribers in just 1 month. So that's exciting. And yes, I apologize for not posting anything in a month. Well, I got so much of a response from that video, such a good response, that I felt it necessary to kind of make an update. In this video, I'm going to go over a few concerns that a lot of people have had on the comments below. I got way more comments than I expected, so I apologize if I didn't get to yours. I know there's still a lot that I haven't gotten to. I spent like 3 hours one night just kind of going through them all. Problem is that most people who have questions have very long, complicated questions, and I have to answer that in an even longer, complicated answer. Anyway, so this video I'm going to address those concerns, common concerns. I'm going to give you an update on something that happened due to my video, which is pretty cool. And then of course I want to go through my load, give you guys a general idea of what I've been working with, so you have a better understanding of my experience with the bag. I did go over it briefly in the review. If you haven't seen the review already, I'm going to throw up here somewhere. Be sure to check that out. If you're watching this and you haven't seen the review that I did, this video is quite useless. It's up here and the link's going to be down below, of course. Anyway, so yeah, let's get into it. So I wanted to kind of just first off say that I've got a great response. I love everyone's subscriptions and stuff, and everyone's like saying good job, Devin, which is great. I have 255 people to date have subscribed after putting out the video. That means that's 255 people have just wandered around the YouTube scape looking for probably a review on this bag, saw me and was like, this guy did such a good job, I want to hear what he has to say about future things. That's exciting. That's really exciting. So that's kind of cool. I actually got noticed by Peak Design themselves, and they said in the comments below the review, they said that this is the most in-depth review they have seen so far, which is pretty exciting. And then it went on talking about the dividers, which I'll go over. They referred me to the video that everyone's referring to me, which was the tips and tricks video by Peak Design going over the dividers and how to use them. And I'll explain why that video was absolutely useless for me. But yeah, I got later, about 2 weeks after I received that comment from Peak Design, another YouTuber actually commented on the video and brought it to my attention that Peak Design had changed their specifications for their laptop sleeve right here, because originally it said 15 inches wide you can fit a laptop into, and I kind of showed you and proved that that was clearly not the case, as my laptop was 14.8 inches wide, and I was barely able to shove that in there. They actually changed it after noticing my video, so kudos to me. But they didn't even bother crediting me. So be sure to, get at them on Instagram and let them know, hey, you guys need to credit Devin because he found this. And he's probably the reason why you might not have to deal with a class action lawsuit later on. Or hell, let's just jump into a class action lawsuit and get them, right, guys? Because that was extremely disappointing to me. Anyway, moving on to the dividers. The video that they talked about, everyone keeps on referring to me. Yes, I understand the dividers are flexible. It's not quite what I meant in the video. I mean that their flexibility is not very effective. It doesn't really do much to, the effectiveness of your organization unless you have a very small load, which is an example. And in their video that they showed me, the tips and tricks, they show you other things you can do with the dividers. And in that video, they show just nothing but small loads, like very small loads, like mirrorless cameras, or like a big body but with like only like 2 cameras or 2 lenses, and that's a small load. I don't understand why someone with such a small load to carry would buy such a large and expensive bag. So that didn't quite make sense to me. I really pack this bag. They pack it more than they specify can be packed on their product specifications, but we know how trustworthy those are, right? So I'm going to go over my bag and show you exactly what I have in here and how I pack it, just to give you an idea just how packed up this bag can get, despite what Peak Design actually says. So let's jump to that. All right, guys. So I've went ahead and emptied this. Everything you see before you is what I normally carry, excluding this lens, but sometimes I do. Just to show you that I can fit all of this together, I went ahead and went for my maximum load. Maximum load. I'm gonna go ahead and just start off showing you real quick what I have in here. I just have some basic blip blip blop 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 blippity blop. What are these called? Extension tubes that allow me to go ahead and get macro shots. So I just have a few of them right in here. I have all my batteries. I have about 4 of them. I have 4 of them total, but I always keep 3 in the bag, 1 in the camera, of course. I have some Eneloop batteries in my little battery case. Everything right in there. Some color gels. And then, of course, the little pouches right there where I do use my SD cards, which I've been enjoying. I always use this, of course, as I said, for the lens caps and stuff. It looks really well. In here I have a rain bag right there and a few lens cloths as provided by my director, John Lakofka. And then these, like I said, I don't use these. They're not the most useful. They're not very helpful. They have been getting bigger though, but not when my bag's packed full. Right now it seems pretty loose, but that's because it's not being used right now. And that's about it right there. Like I said, there's not many pouches. Let's go ahead and put these bad boys in here. So I'll start off with my Canon 85mm 1.8 prime lens. Put that in there. I put it on its side at the bottom, right there at the edge. As you can see, by the way, I want to show you my dividers real quick, how they're formed. Just basic, really. They're all kind of like evenly spaced, except for this one's a little bit narrow, but as narrow as my speedlight right here. And then, in case you're wondering, yes, I do have stains from here. That's from algae. Not algae, moss that I was packing in there because I found some cool moss in a forest that I did not take because that's illegal. And so I'm going to go ahead and put my Yongnuo YNG568EX2 speedlights. Put that bad boy right in there. I'll go ahead and put my Tamron 70 to 200 f2.8 lens in here, quite similar to the size of the Canon version. I have my massive Tamron 15 to 30 millimeter lens, f2.8 lens. This is a behemoth. This thing is really wide and it's really heavy too. Go ahead and put that bad boy right in here in its own little dedicated spot too. Then I'll go ahead and put my Sigma 24 to 70 f2.8 lens. This is kind of about a little bit smaller than the Canon version. This thing is worn, really worn. Put that in the bottom right there. Yes, I do normally have a lens cap, but it's disappeared for some reason. Squeeze that in there, and then I'll go ahead and put my Canon 6D full frame camera body with the 50mm 1.4 by Canon. Right on top, the lens will be on top of the Sigma zoom lens right there. And I'll kind of fold this down, kind of give it a little bit of cushion right there, and then I'll take my Peak Design slide strap, fit that right in there. So yes, that's how it looks right on top when everything's packed in there. And then with this cool thing, if I want to, I can honestly lay something else down here. Go ahead, take this bad boy, straighten out my Joby Gorilla Pod, place it right there if I want to. Go ahead and bam, so right there. So I really love the way this thing works. It's pretty good, and it's been very comfortable. This is the load that I would take up mountains sometimes. So, yeah, and you guys can see why these dividers are pretty useless to me for someone who really maximizes the size of the bag, maximize the capacity of the bag. Yeah, but just a lot of people say that like, oh, you can only fit so much in there because the product page itself says on peakdesign.com that you can fit a full body lens with 2 to 3 lenses or something like full body camera with 2 to 3 lenses or something like that. As you can see, I have a full body camera, what's 5 lenses, 2 of them are quite big, and a speed light. So yeah, you can fit a lot. Oh, I was able to put the Joby GorillaPod in there, so you can fit a lot more than they like to say. Not for laptops though, unfortunately. So that's about it, guys. Just want to give you a quick update on just a bit more in-depth information on the bag and how I use it. It's been a month since I made the review, and I've been really liking this bag. I've grown to like it a lot more. A lot of things I'm really appreciating, especially the flippity flap right here. This has helped a lot. I really like it. I'm able to pack a lot in here, as you can see, like way more than I would have ever expected, and way more than my previous bags, which is pretty cool. It's been very comfortable on very long hikes. This strap has been wonderful. Yeah, so it's been proving to be pretty good. I really like it. I'm just starting to like it even more and more. I definitely do not regret buying it. And if you're still on the edge about buying it, and maybe this kind of like sets you over the top, go ahead and check out in the link below. I will have the link to the Amazon product page. If there's ever going to be a discount on it, it's probably going to be on Amazon. And go ahead and to go ahead and buy it. And then you have 30 days. They have a 30-day return policy. So I asked some pretty good support. So go for it. Heritage 10 is boss. Get that one. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Really hope you enjoyed it. And most of you guys watching this are interested in it, probably already subscribed. If you're not subscribed, subscribe. I really appreciate it. It'd be fun. I'm growing. Be part of my growing community. And bye.